Okay, بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. I hope you can see the screen. Let me make it a bit bigger. There we go. So we won't do the whole story because I realize it's quite long. So we'll do probably half of it. We'll do up to here at Tamkeen. So we'll end here today, and then inshallah next week we can pick up from there. So we'll just do two parts. And since there are two people here, so Sida Fahima, you can do the first part, Yusuf fi Sijn, and then Sultana, you can do tafsir there.
Okay. يوسف في السجن مكث يوسف عليه السلام في السجن صابرا محتسبا. So Yusuf alayhi salam in the prison. So he remained. The Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam remained in prison patiently, counting. Sister, counting. Patiently
No.
count.
So this is habas from محتسبا ومحتبسا. I think this is supposed to be محتبسا.
محتبسا.
Yeah, I think this is a typo. Because, okay, I don't know.
No, Sister Ilham, I think this is muhtasiban, as because when we read the hadith for Ramadan for the fasting, it's like something imanan wa muhtasiban, like that.
Oh, ihtisaban.
Yeah. So this is, I think this is from that muhtasiban.
Patient. He was waiting patiently. I thought both are patient and patient, isn't it?
So ihtisaban is expecting reward. So I don't understand how that fits here. I don't know. Ihtisab. Because ihtisab is to hope for a reward or to hope a good reward. So like, for example, that hadith that Sister Maria mentioned, it means to take into account.
Maybe he's like expecting his reward.
Sister, sawab ki.
His reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for like
okay, expecting reward for his, basically because he chose Sijn as opposed to going over the okay, now I get it, because I wasn't sure what was going on there. Okay, all right, that makes sense, I suppose. So expecting reward.
So Yusuf alayhi salam was waiting in the prison, remained in the prison patiently waiting for the reward. Sister, no? Waiting for the reward?
Yeah, that's fine.
And وكان قد دخل معه إلى السجن غلامان. So he had entered with him in the prison. Two slaves had entered in the prison with him. كان يعملان عند الملك.
كان, so this is like both of them. كان, so you have to prolong that. Yeah.
كان يعملان عند الملك. Both of them used to work. Both of them had worked with the king. أحدهما في طعامه. One of them.
أحدهما. أحد or أحد? What do you think?
أحدهما.
Why is it mansub? Why are you making it أحد?
أحد. Okay, sorry. أحدهما. This is a new form. أحدهما في طعامه. One of them in about his food. Sister, about طعامه.
Yes. In serving food, you can say, because it's
in
understood.
serving his food.
Yeah.
والآخر في شرابه, and other one in his in serving his drink. وكان الذي يعمل في شراب الملك قد رأى في منامه. I'll just read. The one who works with the serving the drink to the king had saw in his dream أنه يعصر الخمر للملك, that he
يعصر
is squeezing يعصر
الخمر
الخمر الخمر للملك, that he is squeezing the wine for the king.
Okay.
أما الذي كان يعمل في الطعام, as for the one who works in serving the food, serving the food, one second. وقد رأى أنه فقد, I'll just translate it here. As for the one who works in the food, in serving the food, فقد رأى أنه, he saw certainly he saw that he أنه يحمل فوق رأسه
يحمل
sorry,
حمل
oh, it's
يحمل.
okay يحمل فوق رأسه طعاما يأكل الطير منه. So that he saw that over his head, he carries over his head food which the birds eats from it, which the birds eat from it. Correct, Sister Lam?
Yes.
وكان قد قسى منامه وكان قد قسى منامهما قسى منامهما. We'll say hima or huma? Hima, right?
So what is manam here? What kind of what is it doing here? They
dream,
both narrated what? What did they narrate? So what kind of
they both dreams. They both narrated their dreams to the Yusuf alayhi salam.
So this is it 2 dreams, 3 dreams? What is it? What's happening here?
Two dreams. They have
so if it is 2 dreams, that means it's dual version, right?
Yeah.
And is it rafa or nasab or jar?
It should be nasab.
So let's make it nasab.
Oh, my ani, yeah.
Yes.
My, sorry, correct. So وكان قد قص مناميهما على يوسف. So they both had narrated their dreams to Yusuf. ليفسرهما لهما. This one I didn't get it, Sister.
لهما.
This is lam anlan likay idan hatta. It is light harf, Sister.
Yes, it is light harf.
ليفسرهما لهما. Can you please explain huma lahuma? Sorry, lahuma.
Okay. So fassara yufassiru tafsir. You know where tafsir comes from? So to explain, to expound, stuff like that. So liyufassira huma goes back to manamayhima. Goes back to the 2 dreams. So liyufassira huma, so that he explains both of them, the dreams, lahuma, to them.
Okay.
To the 2 guys.
So that he interprets, is it fine? Explains or
yes.
interprets?
Yes, interpret is fine.
So that he interprets both of them, that is dreams, to both of them. فَإِنْتَهَزَ يوسف عليه السلام. So Yusuf alayhi salam took advantage.
Yusufu. So again, when you're connecting, like when you have a harf ataf and then you have a hamzatul wasl in between, this hamza is called hamzatul wasl. When you have that in between, you don't exactly read, you don't say fa'in tahaza, you just join it and say fantaza, fantahaza, fan, opposed to fa'in. Okay.
فانتهز يوسف عليه السلام الفرصة للدعوة إلى دين الله. Then Yusuf alayhi salam took advantage of an opportunity to invite to the religion of Allah. Fursata as opportunity, Sister Ilham, right?
Yes.
Fursata. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. إلى دين الله توحيده وعدم الإشراك به, and to his oneness, and I took it as non-participation with Allah,
That's
with
fine.
him.
Yes, and not having partners with Allah or associating Allah with, basically doing shirk, and to avoid shirk, or Adam means lack or devoid, something that is devoid or lacking. So to basically to avoid shirk.
Okay. Avoiding a shirk with him, with his Allah. وبيان نعمة الله
وبيان.
وبيان
Why bayanu?
Bayan is a explaining, right? Bayan.
Okay, so here's what's happening here. So you have al-fursata للدعوة إلى دين الله وتوحيده وعدم الإشراك. عدمي. Say عدمي, that one. Let me just rectify that. وعدم الإشراك به وبيان. What do you think? Yes.
Bayani. Okay,
Yes.
okay, it goes back to it only. وبيان نعمة بيان نعمة الله. This is ni'amati is because of the explaining the favors of Allah. So this is again mudaf and mudaf ilayhi salam.
Yes.
Bayan of ni'matillah. Okay.
Yes.
Wa
we
bayani
chain it up.
ni'matillahi. Okay. عليه بقدرته على تفسير الرؤيا. So I'll just take it from here. And
could you read this last word?
Yeah, sure.
تفسيري.
بيان نعمة الله عليه بقدرته على تفسير الرؤيا.
رؤى.
رؤى. Okay.
Yes. So this is the plural for ru'ya. Ru'ya is singular, a dream, but ru'a is plural, dreams.
Dreams. Okay. This is plural. Ru'a. Tafsir al-ru'a. So, and he explaining the favors of Allah over him for the ability to interpret the dreams. والعلم بالطعام قبل والعلم بالطعام. I was not getting, is it a continuation of the same thing, or it's just how would you know, Sister Ilham? I thought this is a new sentence because there is a comma is there.
No, I would just continue. See, commas are in Arabic, punctuation is not really it just continues. You have to know the grammar for you to say, okay, this sentence ends here or this sentence ends here. So otherwise the punctuation, it helps, but it doesn't really provide a lot of insight.
Okay.
So, yeah.
والعلم بالطعام قبل مجيئه. قبل مجيئه, but I did not find the word مجيئه. I was not getting also.
جاء يجيء فهو مجيئا. So that is I think it's a masdar mimi, coming. It's a masdar. So I think it's a, I hope I'm right. Let me just confirm that one. I'm not so sure, but I think it's a masdar mimi.
It's a masdar. Okay.
Yeah.
And the dreams and the knowledge, and that's what and the knowing of the food before it's coming.
Yes, and the knowledge of the food before it's coming.
What is this? Sister Ilham, I didn't get it. Suddenly was talking about it, and knowledge of food before it's coming.
So in the story of Yusuf in the Quran, Yusuf tells them, I will inform you of your dreams, the interpretation of your dreams before your food comes. So the knowledge of food coming, according to this passage, basically they're saying that he knew that the food will come before he tells them the interpretation of the dreams, basically.
Yes,
So
Sister Ilham, but the
bayani,
thing I was... I'm sorry, yeah, please.
yeah, so bayani ni'matillahi wa bayani ilmi al-bit'ami qabla maji'ihi. So to explain to them the blessings of Allah because of his ability or his power to interpret dreams, and also his knowledge of the food before it came. Like Yusuf knew that the food the food would come before it came. I don't know if that makes sense. Like he knew about the food coming before they received the food. That's basically what they're saying here. So he knew about that knowledge of the food before it came.
Sister Ilham, because we are aware of the story, so we could make it out. But unless if you know the story, until you know the story, this sentence just telling like the knowledge of the food before it comes, does it matches with the context here with Sister Ilham, or it's my interpretation is wrong about it?
Without, I didn't
I
understand.
was thinking from nowhere the sentence has came and it was got fixed into it. Just I had an idea about the story, but I
Yeah.
was not able to connect this part of this word, this phrase with the rest of the context. Actually, suddenly it comes like, and the knowledge of the food before it comes.
Yeah. So basically, you have to at least understand the story, number one, and also know a bit of the grammar, what's happening. So what is this ilm? What is this ilm ma'tuf to? Because this is harf ataf. So what is this ilm going back to? Okay. So وبيان نعمة الله وبيان العلم. Okay. Or if you wanna, I think it goes back to bayan. So there's a lot of wow here. Basically there's a lot of huruf ataf. That's why it gets a bit confusing, because you have إلى دين الله وتوحيده وعدم الإشراك به وبيان نعمة الله والعلم بالطعام. So it can go back to this ila, or it can go back to this bayan, depending on how you want to understand it or how you want to look at it. So bayan il-ilmi, the explanation of the knowledge of the food before it comes. Or if it goes back to ila dinillahi, to the tawheed of Allah, and to the knowledge of the food before it comes.
Oh, correct. جزاك الله خير. ثم فسر رؤيا عصر الخمر بالخروج من السجن وسقاية الملك. Then he interpreted the dream of the squeezing of the wine, getting out of the prison, with the getting out or coming out of the prison, وسقاية الملك, and the serving water to the king.
Drink. You can just say drink, because kings drink more than water. Like they drink wine and different other things. So siqaya. Yeah.
Allah. Can you please say siqayati? How would you how are you asking me to
drink,
translate?
like
Serving
drink. Yeah.
Serving drink to the king, right?
Yes.
أما رؤيا الأكل الطير, as for the dream of eating of the bird, فقد فسرها بالصلب وأكل الطير من الرأس. Then he had interpreted it with the crucifixion and eating of the bird of the head.
With وأكل الطير من الرأس, and the eating of the bird from the head.
From the
Basically,
head.
yeah, the birds will be eating from the head, from his head.
In the head.
After he is crucified, the birds will be eating from his head.
Yeah. وكان يوسف قد طلب ممن سيخرج من السجن أن يذكره أمام الملك. Okay, let me see. And Yusuf had requested one who will leave from the prison to mention about him to the king.
Yes.
In front of the king. إلا أنه نسي ذلك, but he had forgotten that. فمكث في السجن مدة لا تقل عن 3 سنوات. Then he remained لا تقل. Okay. لا تقل. So then he remained in the prison for a period not less than 3 years. Is that right?
Yes. Good, beautiful. All right. That's a very good job, Sayyidah Fahima. Then we have Sultana. You can do now this next part.
So this will be Tafsiru Yusufa Liruyal Maliki. Okay, so the interpretation of the dream. Liruyal Maliki, the king's dream.
Yeah, the interpretation of Yusuf.
Interpretation of Yusuf to the king's dream.
Beautiful. Yes.
To the king's dream. Okay. Ra'a al-Maliku fi manamihi anna sab'a baqaratin hazilatin ya'kulna sab'an saminatin. So Ra'a is the king saw in the dream, in his dream, that Sabah Bakratin Hasilatin, that is the 7 lean cows.
Yes.
Were eating the 7 fat cows.
Yes.
Okay, samiyate. Wara'a sab'a sanabila khazra'a ومثلهن it will be مثلهن يابسات
Yes.
Sanabila, and he saw 7 7. This is seeds, sister. 7 corns, sister. Sanabil.
Yeah, they like to, in English they call them ears of grain.
Okay,
That's
ears
how
of grain.
Yeah.
Acha. Khazra'u is dried. Huh?
Yes. No. Khadra, green.
Khazra. Green.
Like khudr. Yeah. Green.
Akhsara, green.
Yeah, akhbar. Yes.
7. Okay, and Sanabila, this is ears of grain. This is green grains, na sister?
Grain. So, so it's
grain.
green grain, yes, actually. Green ears of grain.
green ears of grains. Okay. Oh, mislahunna and mislahunna means it is resemblance of them
or like it, similar to it.
And similar to it. But yeah, no, I didn't. What is this?
No, this means dry.
Dried out. One and acha. This is green and okay. فأخبر الملك أخبر الملك. It is 5. Malikul al-Mala'a, ministers, indahu bima ra'a. So the king informed the ministers in the home with him.
Yes.
In the home, bima, about what he saw.
Yes.
Okay. Illa annahum لم يستطيعوا تفسير تفسير يستطيع تفسير رؤياه Yahoo. Okay. Illa, they weren't. Indeed, they weren't. Istativu is Istatrakna. They didn't have the capacity.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, they couldn't.
No, they couldn't. Okay. Tafsir is to interpret
Yes.
his dream. His
Yes.
dream. Fatazakkara. Fatazakkara Saqi. Saqiya. It will be Saqiya, sister. Fatazakkara Saqi.
So what is it? Is it fa'il, maf'ul?
Ismul
What is it?
file. It is Ismul file.
Yeah, but what role is it doing in the sentence?
Here it should be maf'ul then. Fatazakkara. No, this should be file. No. Tazakkara.
Yeah.
Fi'l mazi na. This should be file. Saqi. Saqil Maliki. Maliki. Allazi. Najaman. Naja. Minas Sijni. Yusufa.
Good.
Fatazakkara. So, the server, this is the person who served the drink to the king, right? The king server, what should I say?
Yes, that's fine. The king servant or server.
The king
Yeah.
server, the one who came from the jail.
Naja,
Naja is Najat Pana, that is...
who was saved, you can say, or who was
who was
rescued.
saved.
Saved, I think.
Okay.
Or escaped. No, escaped.
Who escaped?
Yeah. No, escaped wouldn't be. It would mean like he ran away from prison. I think saved. Let's just use the word saved. Yeah.
The person who was saved from the Yusuf's prison.
No. Okay, so
Min as-sijni
fatadhakkara.
Yusufa.
Yeah, so fatadhakkara, all this is fa'il.
Okay. So this is other jumla then, sister? Yusufa?
Yes.
Okay.
Yusufa?
So this will be Yusufu, no? Then?
No. So fatadhakkara, this person, tadhakkara is the fa'il. So he remember. What did he remember? Yusufa. He remembered Yusuf. Okay, so fatadhakkara saqi al-malik alladhi naja min as-sijni Yusufa.
So, so this is another one, maful, sister?
Yes, that's a
Yusufa?
maf'ul. Yeah, Yusuf is the
Okay.
maf'ul. But saqi all the way to min as-sijn is the fa'il.
File.
Yes.
Okay, he remembered. Okay, Yusufa alayhi salam. فأخبر الملكة فأخبر الملكة بعلمه في تفسير الرؤى.
Good.
So فأخبر, so he informed the king about okay. So he informed the king about Yusuf's knowledge about in interpretation of dream.
Dreams, yes, plural.
Okay, dreams. Okay. وأخبر يوسف برؤيا الملكة. برؤيا الملكي. الملكي. رؤيا الملكي. مضاف إليه. Okay. So Yusuf was informed about the king's dream.
Yes.
وطلب منه تفسيرها طلب تفسيرها. This will be file.
Yes.
طلب, that is the talab ki matlab
requested.
what to say for talab? They requested minhu, from him, about the dream, about the interpretation of those dreams.
The one dream, ru'ya. Ru'ya
One
is
dream.
feminine.
Ha.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, about the dream. وفسرها
فسرها
فسرها ثم طلب الملك لقائه لقاءه. So this is لقاءه.
Yes.
Yes. No, if it is harf jar, sister, لقائه.
No, it's not harf jar. لقي يلقى لقاء. No, it's part of the word. لقي. لقاء is a masdar.
لقاءه. ثم وفسرها. So فسر يفسر is تفسير. So he interpreted it, sister. فسرها.
Yes.
He interpreted it. Then the king, Talaba is what you told me here. Talaba requested requested. Who means to meet him, right?
Yes.
To meet him. Okay. إلا أنه اسمه خبرنا إنه رفض إلى حين.
You can say حين, you can say حين. It's fine.
حين. Okay. إلى حين ثبوت.
Hina is going to be your... Yes, ثبوتي. So
إفته. ثبوتي إفته. إفته وطهارته.
Yes.
Illa is Sivai, that is no, Illa is what is
Until or up to.
Okay, up to Annahu, that he Rafaza.
Illa means except.
Illa is Sivai.
Yes,
What to say? Except.
Yeah.
Except in Annahu, that he. Explain. Rafaza ilahina subuti. Rafaza is to explain, sister.
No, to refuse.
Okay, to refuse ilahina until.
Yes, until.
Until subutin. That is subut is what to say.
Yeah, we can use
evidence.
Yeah, proven or established or
Yes.
So sabata yasbutu. That's the family. So it's proven or established.
Established. Ifatihi is chastity and purity, sister. His chastity and his purity.
Chastity, honor, virtue. I mean, all those words could... I don't know why my pen is misbehaving. So yeah, any one of those is fine. Virtue, honor, integrity, chastity, or taharatihi, purity.
And purity. For arsala, al-maliku.
Yes, al-maliku.
Al-maliku ilan niswati. Allawati. ई तरफ ना मा'a imratil azizi bima badara minhunna.
Let's do up to
minhunna So, Farsal, so he sent a word, so the king sent a word towards the females.
So the king sent for the women to come, basically.
To come. So the king told these women, okay.
Yeah.
Who were with the Imratu Azizi, wife of Aziz. Huh?
Yeah, so اعترفنا اعترف يعترف to confess or to admit something. Okay, so the women, so he basically أرسل الملك إلى النسوة اللواتي اعترفن مع امرأة العزيز. The king sent for, or he called the women who confessed or admitted together with the wife of the Aziz, of the minister. بما بدر منهن.
Badara, Bima, with what they did, sister? Badara is?
Badara, last time we said to bring something unexpectedly, to come as a surprise. So with what they brought unexpectedly, or what they brought, basically, yeah, to come as a surprise. So they came up with something unexpectedly. Yeah. What they came up with.
What they came up with.
Unexpectedly.
They came up with unexpectedly.
What's happening? Yeah. Unexpectedly. Something like that. From
Minhunna, from them.
Yes. Okay.
So summa fassara Yusufu. Then fassara Yusufu is then fassara. Then Yusuf interpreted, sister.
Yeah.
Alayhi salam, Royal Maliki, the king's dream. بالخزبي الذي أصاب يصيب مصر سبع سنوات. 7 سنوات. So بالخزبي خزبي
is fertility, productivity. So basically, there's going to be a lot of production in agriculture. So hisb is that kind of productivity, fertility, production. Don't know what else we can. Yeah, I think you understand the meaning.
Fertility.
Yes.
Vision of fertility that would affect Allazi, that Asaba Yusibu, that will affect Misr, that is Egypt. Saba Sanwatin is for 7 years.
Yes.
Summa mislahunna minal jadbi, sister, or judbi?
Yes.
I don't.
Jadbi. Yeah, jadbi.
Summa minal jadbi. Then so mislahunna, like similar to that, right? Similar to that. Minal jadbi. This it was drought. Okay. Dryness. Okay. Drought.
Yes. Yes.
Summa الرقاء. Summa الرقاء. رخاء الذي يعم okay. الذي يعم بعد الجدب.
Yes.
Okay. Then الرقاء is then this should be this, sister, prosperity. Yes,
prosperity, abundance.
Drought. And then abundance, that Badal Jadbi, that is after the years of droughtness.
Yeah, so after the dryness, then there will be a year of prosperity and abundance.
Prosperity. وَبَيْنَ لَهُمْ وبين لهم أن
بين علم
يبينوا अच्छा وبين لهم أن عليهم تخزين تخزين sister تخزين الفازلي فازلي أن عليهم تخزين الفازلي عن حاجتهم إلى سنوات الجدب والقحط So he explained that would prolong, and he explained to them that Bayana. So Bayana is Bayana clarified, sister.
Yes.
He clarified to them that alayhim upon them.
Or they have to.
Or they have to tahzin al-fazili. Hazina. This is ghamgin. What to say? Sadness, sister.
No, that is hazana. Hazana is sadness, but takhzin, khazzana yukhazzinu takhzin, to keep, to store.
Okay. Fazili an hajatihim. That is to restore the fazl. That is.
This is surplus or extra. Surplus, excess. Al-fadil.
This is the left out, sister. It is that
leftover. Yeah, leftover.
Fazil. Leftover. An hajatihim from hajat is their desires, right, sister?
Needs, their needs.
From
so
their
they take
needs.
whatever they need, and whatever is remaining, they store.
They store. Okay. Ila towards Sanawatil Hasbil Khad. That is the years of drought, and Khad is again what to say,
Drought, famine. So this, we can say this is drought and this is famine. Yeah.
Can I just وبين لهم أن عليهم تخزينا. Then he clarified them that there will be a storage, good storage for their need for next for the coming famine and the drought years.
So he clarified. So takhzina is the isim of anna. So he clarified to them that they have to store the surplus, the excess or the leftover from their needs to the, so an ila. So this basically this is what you're asking about, ila, right?
Yeah.
So he clarified to them that they have to store the excess from their needs to the years of drought and qaht. So whatever surplus they have, they keep it for the years of drought and famine. So takhzin ila and takhzin an. That's kind of like how they're looking at it. You store from to use
from
in a different, store from this year to use in the year of drought and famine.
I have one more query still. This one. وأخبر يوسف برؤيا الملك وطلب منه تفسيرها. Can you scroll a little up? There, no?
To erase all this, I don't know why it's...
Yeah, here only, this last third line. وطلب منه.
وطلب منه تفسيرها. Yes.
What Minhu is doing here, sister?
طلب min. Talaba comes with min. It's married to min. So talaba minhu, he requested from him. So you normally request from someone. Yeah. So when you're requesting, you just don't request. There's somebody you're requesting, right? So it's always going to come with min in that sense. So tuliba minhu, he was requested. Its tafsir was requested from him. You can look at it that way. Its interpretation was requested from him.
Oh, Jazakallah khair. And one more, sister, Badara minhunna. Badara is also married to min, sister?
Yes. Yeah.
I'll just this. Badara minhunna, see this one. The
Yeah, minhunna.
up
Yeah.
one, this one.
Min. Badara min. Yes.
Okay.
It should be.
Badara means to surprise or suddenly. What is it?
Yeah.
I don't get.
Come to come
Badara.
suddenly, to come unexpectedly.
So how would you translate this one, Sister Lam? Imrat al-Azizi bima badara minhunna.
What they
How would you
brought
translate this,
unexpectedly, or what they said unexpectedly. Like it's understood, I think. I don't know. Mariam, do you have a clearer way of
Kam mein
explaining?
jaldi karna. That is to hasten in the work, sister.
Yes, I also saw that it's to hurry, to rush.
To hurry or rush?
Yeah,
Okay.
but how
Rush.
how do you fit in the context? I was not able to frame the sentence in English actually. إلى النسوة اللواتي اطرفنا مع الامرأة العزيز بما بدر منهن. What is the English translation, Sister Lam?
So from what I got online, I'm not so sure, but the other guys are saying to rush or to hurry. But what I found was to, bring something unexpectedly, to come suddenly, or to come up as
Yeah,
a surprise.
you can be. I think you're right also, because what I saw is badara ila. When badara ila, that means to hurry, to rush. But here it is badara min. So
Min,
I think
yeah.
you are right.
Yeah. So to come as a surprise.
Okay.
So it will be which came as a surprise from them. It will be in this way, sister.
Yeah, because you see, like it was such it's something that came out of nowhere. That's basically, I think, what they're trying to. It was very spontaneous. Like it wasn't. It was out of nowhere. He was living with them. It was fine, and then out of nowhere, they invented this lie against Yusuf, and they made a big fuss out of it, and they made sure that Yusuf was sent to prison out of nowhere. Like he didn't do any crime or anything in particular. So out of nowhere, it was just as a surprise or unexpected. They planned all this thing, and they made sure that Yusuf went to prison.
So this was the way they accepted that it was a mistake from their side, sister. This is what they are agreeing. First, I think so.
In this part
I
of
have
the
another
story, they haven't
translation.
accepted. Yes, please.
So Badara, what happened to them happened also.
Happened?
Badara minhunna.
I'm not so sure that what happened to them, because nothing happened to them. Like
they cut their
I think
hands, right?
their hands were cut off.
The hands.
They had cut their hands.
Because in the Quran, he said, "As the women who cut their hands." So he summoned them to know what happened to them.
Maybe I think I need to research this word a little bit more. I'm not so sure about that, because I couldn't find the meaning clearly. The meaning that I could find was to come as a surprise or to come unexpectedly. Especially mean.
I'll just translate this sentence. Just let me know if I got it correct. فأرسل الملك إلى نسوة اللواتي اعترفنا مع امرأة العزيز بما بدر منهن. So the king sent to the women who recognized or acknowledged with the wife of the Aziz of what surprised them. Is it what surprised or came up suddenly to them?
Yeah, that would be the literal translation of it. But I'm going to research this word further, badara, especially when it comes to with min, and see exactly what is the meaning and what is the implication. Is it lazim and therefore minhunna is the maf'ul bihi, or is it, how does it come? And then inshallah I will explain in the group what I find out.
Okay, inshallah.
If I forget, somebody remind me. I might forget. Any other questions? Yeah, so basically that was the end of our story today. A part of the story of Yusuf is not over. Inshallah, next week I might not be there. I have an event on Friday, but if you guys still want to come on, I can start the Zoom, and we'll see if Mariam wants to host the session. I can allow that, no problem. But I won't be there next week, inshallah. But if we're to continue, we'll continue from At-Tamkeen, Yusuf. So that's where we'll continue, and hopefully that will be the end of story of Yusuf. Then we can go to another prophet. This one is long because it's mentioned in detail in the Quran in one place continuously. So you have a lot of details to discuss. And also the story of Musa is going to be a bit long because it's mentioned in different places in the Quran. There are no other questions or comments or anything else. I think we can stop there, and I'll see you. For those who I'll see you tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow. For those of you who I'll see you next week, inshallah, I'll see you next week. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. جزاك الله خيرا
جزاك الله
كثيرا.
خير.
السلام.
جزاك الله خيرا.
الله.